Hey. I'm Kavadlo, and today's exercise is the pistol squat. The pistol squat is one of my favorite bodyweight exercises, but it seems to get a lot of criticism from others. And while I don't deny that the potential to harm oneself is relatively high with this exercise, the same is true of any advanced movement, even in weight training. Would you try to teach a weak, tight individual to do a kettlebell snatch or a barbell clean and jerk? Probably not. And you shouldn't try to teach them to do a pistol squat either. Not yet, at least. As a prerequisite, I would strongly recommend getting comfortable with the two-legged variety of squats before attempting any single leg progressions. Even once you can perform a full pistol squat on both legs, it's likely that there will still be aspects of your form that you can continue to refine. That's right. Even once you can bang out a few reps, there's a good chance you might be making at least one of the following technical blunders. Ankle flexibility is usually the culprit here. So if you're having a hard time getting close to the bottom of the pistol without your heel coming off the floor, make sure you're stretching your calves. Other times, the issue is simply a lack of strength in the legs, glutes, and abs. Either way, you can try elevating your heel on a surface that's higher than your toes. As you progress, you can gradually work your heel closer to the floor. The movement of a pistol squat should be more or less a pure up and down movement. And in order to do this, your hips must move back slightly at first, but as you get lower down, you'll need to bring them forward again. Your hamstrings should be pressed into your calf at the bottom position. Again, ankle mobility can contribute to this, but for others, it's simply a matter of bringing more awareness to this aspect of the movement pattern. A certain degree of rounding in the spine may be unavoidable when practicing a pistol squat. And as I've always said, since your spine isn't loaded with weight when you do a pistol, it shouldn't really be a problem. But the more upright you're able to keep your posture, the more challenging and effective the exercise becomes. And it just looks better too. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades down and back while bracing your abs and lifting your chest in order to minimize rounding your spine. The phrase one-legged squat is a bit misleading. The leg on the ground is not the only one that has to work to achieve a perfect pistol. People who are new to this exercise are often surprised by how hard the non-squatting leg has to work just to stay straight and keep from hitting the floor. If you're struggling with this, try holding on to the toes of your airborne leg for as much of the range of motion as you can in order to help that leg stay extended. The pistol squat is really a full body exercise. Don't shy away from this aspect of it. Embrace it, especially at first. As you get better at pistols, you'll learn how to use just enough full body tension to complete a clean rep without depleting yourself too quickly. However, in the beginning, I encourage you to actively think about bracing your abs, maybe even making fists and keeping tension in your whole body. For a lot of people, the hardest part of the pistol squat is initiating the upward ascent from the bottom position. However, if you bounce out of the bottom, you don't need as much strength to come up. This is actually something I used to do myself when I was getting started with pistol squats. But once I realized what I was doing, I began improving my technique. Now, I can't do as many reps as I used to be able to when I would bounce out of the bottom position, but the reps I can do now feel better and are far more challenging. Well, thanks for watching. I hope these tips will help you perfect your pistol. Feel free to leave me questions or comments below for next time. Until then, I'm Kavadlo, and we're working out.